Hey guys, good morning. Guys, if you can see my screen, just type S in the chat box. Yeah, great. Yeah, good morning, everyone. So let's begin. So in the last Monday to Friday sessions, as part of Selenium Java trainings, we actually completed Java that is required for Selenium automation, right? So fine, let's move on to Selenium. Let's continue the Selenium automation today. So for that, just give me a second. Just need to get the notes. Fine. So last time when we completed Java and before completing Java, what was the situation? Let's explore. Okay, this is all Java. Print writer, file handling, and all those stuff representing a file. Let's move back. Exception handling mechanism we tried. Any other Java? Arrays. Yeah. The commands, right? We completed the commands here, as you can see. Let me open this for a while. Okay, these commands we completed. Then after that, we started Java. So that was the thing. Now let's move on to the next portion. So, okay, so let's find it out. Okay, this interface looks better than earlier. We have to find out the nodes, guys. Okay, that's the only thing. Once the nodes are found, we'll go with the things. Okay. Session 16 is all about handling multiple windows. What about this one? This is session 17. Okay. Maybe before that, we have to cover few things. That is session 15. So after session, we completed session 11 last time. Then we went to Java. The basic commands of Selenium we covered. And after that, we went to Java, it seems. So I'll just type session 12 here. See what is there in session 12 and did we complete or not? Let's see. Session 12. Yeah. Session 12, we completed arrays, wrapper classes, and exception handling. Then session 13, we have to go with session 13 now. Then what about session 13? Let's see. Handling files and collections framework is also completed, right? Then session 14. XPath expressions and CS selectors. I gave this as an assignment to you if you remember. Right? You have to do that still as an assignment only. I'm not going to teach you guys, okay? During locators topic, somewhere I gave you that as an assignment. Yeah, here, this video, guys, okay? As an assignment to while day 10, right? I gave this. So if you have not watched, watch this, guys. So 4 hours, you have to go through it by yourself, okay? I'm not going to teach you that. Then session 15. Yeah, this is where we are. We have to continue from here, okay? This session we are going to start today, session 15. Just need to say, share. Copy link. And we'll open that link here. We are going to start this session 15 today. Find elements, handling, stale element reference exception, tag name methods. Okay, these are the topics. So this definitely requires a knowledge of collections framework and all, guys. That's the reason we completed some Java topics and came back here. Otherwise, I would have explained as part of the previous continuation of Selenium automation. We took a break in Selenium automation because these topics required some Java knowledge, like collections framework, etc., etc. So that's the reason we holded it. Now we are in a good position. So let me cover this. Find elements, handling stale element reference exception, and tag name. Okay, methods. Coming to the first one, find elements command. So I'm going to open the Eclipse IDE for you and demonstrate all these commands. Will be quite interesting, guys. Just see what I'm trying to do. So meanwhile, while this Eclipse IDE launches, I'll explain that find elements is used to find and return more than one web element. Okay. Using find elements, it's not find element, guys. You see, then extra S is there. Till now we have used find element, but now I'm going to cover find elements. The purpose of the find elements is to find a single element, right? It can be a button, it can be a hyperlink, driver.findElement, some by.xpath or by.id we provide. It will find a single element, but there is some command in Selenium automation using which we can find more than one elements. That is by using findElements command. Okay. Here an extra S is there, which represents that it can find more than one web element. Okay. The single command can find more than one web element. So let me practically demonstrate this for you. So for that, I will just go here to batch one. First, we are going to do, yeah.
You don't mind asking you, Aaron, this is my, I'm from the weekends batch from last class, which was like Saturday. And it's a manual testing. And you said you're gonna start Selenium. Am I supposed to be in this group or?
Yeah, you can continue, no problem. I'll guide you at the end of the session, right? I'll talk to you. Just try to follow the session. Okay, whether you understand.
Honestly, I don't want to do it this way. I want to start from scratch, if you don't mind. Like,
Yeah, but give me some time. So be there at till the end of the session. I'll guide you what to do and all. I'll give you a plan. Okay.
all right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, please be there. What is your name?
MY.
MY. Okay. Fine. Okay. We'll talk at the end of the session. Okay. I'll guide you what to do at this point of time and I'll create a plan for you. Okay.
Sure. Thank you so much.
No problem. So guys, this is a Selenium project that we created last time. And here, Selenium commands 2, 3, and all those stuff we have done. So findElements is the command that I'm going to demonstrate now. And this, what is the other one? Stale element reference exception, tagName. So here I'll create a package, right click new. I'll just name this as findElements package. So in the findElements package, or I'll say findElements refactor rename as demo, findElements demo. Go on finish. Okay. Some package name I'm giving. Now I'll right click and create a new class. Finding multiple elements. Okay. So like that, some random class name I'm giving with the main method. Anil, you are saying you are not following upper camel case while creating package. That is wrong. Package names naming conventions are lower camel case only. Not camel case also, lower case only, complete lower case. Okay, only the project name, class names will be in upper camel case, whereas the methods and variable names will be in lower camel case, whereas the package names will be in lower case. Okay, I'm following well. Just to correct you that. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. So here we have this class created. Inside the class, we created the main method. Now we are going to write some Selenium automation code like 1 minute. That we are following here. Yeah, Chrome driver thing, right? Chrome driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, like this, I'll create an object for the Chrome driver class and import this Chrome driver from Selenium library. And this constructor, when called, will open the Chrome browser for us. Okay, automation, Selenium automation command of Chrome driver constructor will contain the code for opening the Chrome browser. And I'll use its object reference driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, then driver dot get command. Here I'll provide an application URL. So here okay, I'm going to retrieve multiple things. 1 minute. Let's say I would like to go to this application. What I want to achieve, I'll tell you guys. Okay, I would like to go to this application, omaya.blogspot.com application. And in that application, we have this multi-selection box field, which contains Volvo, Swift, Hyundai, and Audi options, right? All these 4 options I would like to retrieve and print. I'll select this, inspect this first of all. I'll get the HTML code of this multi-selection box field, but I want to retrieve all these 4 options. So if you see under the select tag, there are separate option tags for each and every option. For Volvo option, there's an option tag. For Swift option, there's an option tag. For Hyundai option, there's an option tag. For Audi option, there's an option tag. Like 4 options are there, right? So what I'll do here is I would like to locate this multiple options. I would like to create an XPath expression or etc., which will locate more than one option or element on the page. Here, 4 options I want to locate. So what I'll do is I'll control F here. I'll take this ID, attribute value of the select tag. I'll just create an XPath expression, select @ ID is equal to, I'll give the ID like this, And under the ID, there are multiple options. So I'll simply say /option. Now here, how many elements are getting selected, guys? How many elements are getting located? Can anyone say and say me? How many elements are getting located with this XPath expression? Type your answers in the chat box. When I write this XPath expressions, how many locators?
4.
1 of 4. 4, total 4, right? This is total 4, right? Single XPath expression giving me 4 options. You see, 1 of 4, 2 of 4. This is a second option. This is 3 of 4. This is 4 of 4. Total 4 options are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see in the HTML code and also in the UI. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It looks like a drill exercise, but that's how it is. Okay. So fine. This is an XPath expression. Okay. This is a XPath expression which is capable of locating 4 elements on the UI. Such XPath expression, if I take, and here I'll go to this. First of all, I'll copy this application URL and into the get command. So the second line will maximize the browser window. First, it will open the Chrome browser. This line will open the Chrome browser. Then this one will maximize the browser window. Then this command, get command of Selenium, will open this application URL in the browser, that is in the Chrome browser. After it got maximized. After that, what I want to do? I want to find all these 4 options: Volvo option, Swift option, Hyundai option, and Audi option. To do that, I created an XPath expression which can locate all these options, 4 options. Okay, total 4 options it can find. So that kind of XPath expression I'll copy, and here I'll write down driver dot find element I have to write, or find elements I have to write. Type in the chat box your answer. They have to write find element in this case or find elements, because of 4 options are there. I have to go with element or elements. So Balu is saying elements, Rajkumar is saying elements. What about others? Yeah, Azim, Rainuka, Saundarya, Kalpesh, Nagveni, Sangeeta. Everyone is Shivakumar. Okay. Kalpesh, Anil. Everyone is saying find elements. Okay. Surya, Pushkar. Everyone is saying find element should be written, not find element. Pike. That's correct, guys. That's correct. We have to use find elements, because this particular expression is not locating a single element. It has the capability of locating more than one element. In this case, it's locating 4 elements. So I'll be using elements instead of element. And here inside this, I'll write an XPath expression saying by.xpath. I'll provide the XPath expression. Put a semicolon here. And here, this find elements will return me list of web element. You see, what is the return type of find elements? What is the return type of find element, guys? Normal find element. What is the return type of find element? Can anyone say what is the return type of find element? Not elements. Yeah, web element is the return type. You are right, Rajkumar. What about others? Do you think the same thing? Yes, web element is the return type of a find element. Then what is the return type of find elements then? Since it is returning multiple elements, it is returning in the form of a list, guys. If you hover the mouse on find elements, you can clearly say it is a list of, it's list of not integer or list of not object or list of not string. It is a list of web element. Each and every element that is returning is in the form of web element format. Okay, the return type of find element is web element, but here it is a list of web elements because find elements is there. So here I'll write down options is equal to, okay, hold the mouse on these options and say create local variable. The return type of find elements will come and get added here as a declaration for this option automatically. So it's here list of web elements. You remember the collections in Java? Array list. You remember, right? So that concept, array list concept, this is nothing but list of web elements is nothing but array list concept only. Okay. Fine. That's all good. Now this contains options contains a list of web elements. Now can I use for each loop? What is a good loop that I can use with collections? Do I have to use normal for loop or for each loop? Which one is better for arrays or collections? For each loop, right? For each loop is the best one. Enhanced for loop, which is for each loop, is better, right? Correct. So I'll be using for each loop here. I'll simply write down for here each and every option is of individually is of which type. Each and every option here, out of all these options, every individual option is of which type? Yes, web element type. This web element type. I'll write web element here, put a colon here, space colon. And after that, I have to give this list of web element, list array listing. Okay, here I have to give some name here. I can say option or O or A or B or C, whatever I can write. Web element, that particular option, or I can say A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, or option, you can give whatever it is, and it's options here. So for each and every option, this for each loop will iterate. Inside these options, that maybe in this case, there were 4 options, right? For 4 options, this for each loop will iterate how many times? For 4 options, this for each loop will iterate how many times? Yes, 4 times. Correct, guys. Correct. It will iterate 4 times. You're right. Whatever you're posting in the chat box, the answer is 100% right. For every option, it will iterate. Okay. So I will write down this option is a web element. So I'll simply say option dot get text. Can I do this? Option dot get text. What will happen? Web element dot get text. What it will do? When I say option dot get text, what it will do, guys? What is the get text command in Selenium WebDriver library? What is the purpose of get text? It will retrieve the text between the starting and ending tags. It will retrieve the text between this option starting and ending tags. For example, if you see this output, the first option, the starting tag is this one and ending tag is this one. In between the starting and ending tags, there is some text. To retrieve the text between the starting and ending tags, we need this get text command. That's right or wrong, guys. So when I say option in the first iteration, when I say option dot get text, it will get the text of this Volvo option text will it return or not? The text between the tags, yes or no? Yes, right? So here string option text, I'll say, I'll print it out. System.out.println. I'll just print this option text. For every iteration, I'll print the option text. Okay, I don't want to print the option directly. If I print the web element directly, object, some random code will come. But here, I need to get the text that is there between the tags of this particular option. So for that, I have to use get text command and then print out that particular text option text. Okay, that's the plan. After that, I simply want to quit the browser, close the browser. Okay, so run the code and see whether this findElements will find, you see if this XPath is capable enough in returning you multiple elements that findElements can capture in the form of list of web elements. Since list of web elements belong to Java, we can use for each loop, and each and every option is of web element type. We can say options for each and every option in this array list or list. The for each loop will iterate. For every option, we are retrieving the text between the tags. The first option, the text between the tags is Volvo. This Volvo text will be retrieved. For second option, text between the tags is Swift. Fifth option will be retrieved. For the third element, the text between the tags is Hyundai. The starting tag and ending tag Hyundai text will be retrieved and printed. For the fourth one, the text between the option tag is Audi. This Audi text will be retrieved and printed in the output. And after that, all the options are done. Will come out of the for each loop, and finally we'll quit the browser. The script will be a bit fast, guys. Just see in the output, we should get all the options of that particular multi-selection box field printed. Just I've run the code. Let's wait for the code to run. Let's see the output and observe that did all the options of the multi-selection box feed has been retrieved and printed or not. Guys, all the 4 options of the multi-selection box feed has been printed or not. Yes, right? That's correct. Fine. This is what is findElements, guys. This is what is findElements command. Okay, using findElements command, we can find multiple elements. But in this case, if I use findElement, what will happen? It will not return me a list of web element. Only one element it will return. What is that element will be? Even though this XPath is capable enough in returning you multiple elements, but in place of findElements, can I use findElement? Is it possible? Is it possible at least? to use findElements, even though the XPath is capable enough in returning multiple elements. Yes, it is possible, guys, where findElement will only find the first element. Even though this XPath is capable as having the capability of returning you multiple elements, but because of this command, findElement command, only one element will be found. It will return only the first element. But if you want to capture all the elements written by this XPath expression or whatever that you are providing the locator, then findElements can find all the elements of that locator. Okay. Otherwise, only one element will be located. If your intention is to locate multiple elements with the help of XPath, use findElements. Okay. Fine. So this is something. Fine. Now the next part is I'll give you one more example for finding the multiple elements. Okay. So here I'll create one more class, finding all hyperlinks. All hyperlinks on page. Finding all hyperlinks on page. Second example, here also I'll write down Chrome driver. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Pour the mouse on this Chrome driver and import this Chrome driver from Selenium library. And this will open the Chrome browser. Then driver.manage.window.maximize. This will maximize the browser window. And driver.get command. This will open the application URL in the browser. This will open the application URL. I'll take this another application, that is tutorialsninja.com/demo application. I'll take this application. Once I take that application, then I would like to retrieve all the hyperlinks on this web page. I would like to retrieve all the hyperlinks on this web page, guys. Hyperlinks will contain which tag? Hyperlinks on the web page will have which tags? Anchor tag, A tag, anchor tag. Right, correct. A tag. So what if I right click somewhere here and select inspect option and select something here and say control F and say /A. It's giving me 73 hyperlinks. You see anchor tag, first hyperlink, second hyperlink, third hyperlink. You see anchor tag, fourth hyperlink. Let's keep going. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. All the hyperlinks are coming. You see. Keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18th hyperlink, 19. Let's go till 73. What was the other one? Okay. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Then 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Just make it big. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. All these are different hyperlinks. Okay, let's find it out. 54, 5, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. This single XPath expression is giving me this many hyperlinks. 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, almost there. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, and finally 73. Total 73 hyperlinks it's locating, right? The single XPath expression, /A XPath expression is locating total 73 out of 73 hyperlinks. If you take one of the hyperlink here, it has some text between the tags. or it has some href value. Can you see? URL is there, href URL. Let's say I would like to retrieve this URL portion. Okay. So here, href, this URL I want to retrieve. For every hyperlink, I would like to get the URL. Okay. Or I would like to retrieve the text between the tags, colon, URL. Both I want to get. That's also fine. Let's try to do that. Let's try to automate that so that I have to take this application URL first of all and paste it here. Already pasted. Now what I have to write? Tell me guys what I have to write. Driver dot. What is the code I have to write to find all the hyperlinks on the page? Can anyone type in the chat box? What is the code I have to write here? Driver dot find elements I have to find, right? Yes, find elements. Inside this, I have to write by dot xpath I have to write. In the xpath, in double quotes, what is the xpath expression I have to provide? Inside this xpath command, what is the xpath expression? To locate all the hyperlinks, double slash a. If I want to locate all the images on the page, double slash img I have to provide. If I have to provide, locate all the hyperlinks, double slash a I have to provide. If I have to locate all the buttons on the page, double slash button I have to provide. Like that, okay? So if I want to find all the hyperlinks, then double slash a. Put a semicolon here. This find elements will return you list of web elements. So I'll say links is equal to, over the mouse on this, the create local variable list of will come. So I can use for each loop right again. For each and every link here is a web element. So I'll copy this web element. I'll simply say L or link or whatever it is, colon links, and then go here. And now for each and every link, what I want to do, I want to get the text between the hyperlink and also the URL also I want to print. So I'll simply say link dot get text. This command will retrieve what? The text between the anchor tags. For example, if you take this one as an anchor tag, there's a starting tag, this is ending tag. The text between the anchor tags is open card. This particular text it will retrieve. String link name. Okay, link name I'll say. Then if I want to get the href attribute value, you see this anchor tag in starting tag, there is an href attribute and it has some value. If you want to retrieve this value of this href attribute of this anchor tag, what is the command I have to use, guys? Link dot which command I have to use to get the value of that href? Yes, get attribute command, right? Correct, guys. Get attribute command is the correct one. Get attribute of which, what is the attribute name here? That for which I want to get this value, href. Copy this and paste it here. Done. Now this get attribute will return you the string link URL, I'll say. Okay. Then I got both the things. Link name I got, link URL I got. I'll print it out simply like this. Okay. System.out.println link name plus colon plus link URL. Now after this, after iterating through all the 73 links, okay, I would like to print close the browsers. Okay, like to close the browser, that is driver.quit I generally use. Run the script. We should get in the output all the hyperlinks names between the tags and also the URL of that hyperlinks. Okay. Just see in the output what is happening. Yeah, it has closed. Now, if you see the output here, all the 73 hyperlinks should come. You see, total 73 hyperlinks have come. You can see here, some doesn't have any text between the tags, so blank things have come, but URL has come for something. See my account, URL. Something doesn't have the text between the tags. Okay, in that case, nothing is coming. But yeah, here, wish list of 0, URL, shopping cart, checkout, QFox desktop. This doesn't have some text between the tags. Laptop, something. Components, not having text between the tags. Tablet, software, phones, cameras, MP3 players, MacBook, iPhone. So a lot of them having names and some doesn't have names. They only have the href attribute and all. So like this, we got all the names text between the tags of these hyperlinks and also the URLs, the actual URL that is there in the href attribute of the link also we got. So is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Just type C in the chat box if this is clear for you. Great. So someone is asking me a question whether it is possible to store this into hash map and print. Yes, you can do that. Okay, you have to use for each loop, and here, this one you store into the key, and this one you can store into the value. Okay, create a hash map and say hmap dot what is the command? What is the command in hash map to add the elements? Put command.
Hashmap.put.
Put, right. And put, you add the link name as a key and link URL here as a value. Okay, key value. Like that, you can add the elements for every iteration, and then you can print out the hash map also. Okay, that's also possible. Okay, but this one is enough. But if you still want to continue, like where you want to retrieve all the link names and URLs and put them into hash map, that is possible. Okay, everything is possible in Java. Okay, clear? Create a hash map here and add this link name into the keys and the URL into the values, and then you can print the hash map also. Okay, but this one is very simple and easy to understand, so I'll go with this one. Okay, you can try hash map thing. Fine. So everyone is clear with this, right? So next thing is findElements is completed, guys. findElements is completed. I gave 2 examples for you regarding the findElements. Okay, I'll give assignments also. Based on this findElements, I'll give you some assignment so that you will become confident. There's nothing much more about findElements. Okay, this is how we have to use. And now I'll go with the tagName command. So till now, I covered a lot of stuff in the by class. If you go with this by class here, guys, there is some by.xpath, right? For example, if I write something like this, driver dot find element, let's say by dot id is there, id command is there, or you can also use by dot name command is there. Okay, then by dot, what is the other one? Class name, sorry, class name is there. After class name, what is there? By dot link text is there. We already covered all these things, right? Link text command is there. After link text, we have by dot CSS selectors is there. Then we have by dot xpath is there. Then we have by dot partial link text is there. Like that, many commands we already have seen and I have already have demonstrated in the previous sessions, right? All these things are completed. But there is one more command that I didn't cover it for you. Apart from ID, name, class name, link text, partial link text, CSS, and here somewhere XPath. There is one more command. Can you see that command here, guys? What is the command? Everyone type in the chat box. What is the command that I have not explained so far? This is the command I'm talking about. tagName command. Everyone type in the chat box the tagName command. tagName is another command we have. Okay. In Selenium automation, apart from by.id, by.name, by.classname, by.linkText, by.partial linkText, by.cs selectors, by.xpath, we have one more command for this by predefined class in Selenium, that is by.tagName command that I'm going to demonstrate now. Okay. tagName demo. Finish. Close this stuff. Come back here, and here I'll write down right click new class. Finding hyperlinks, all hyperlinks using tag name. Okay, some random name, class name I'm giving with main method I'm creating. Here, guys, I have used XPath expression right earlier to locate all the hyperlinks on this web page. I've used an XPath expression. What is XPath expression I've written? Driver.findElements by.xpath of /a was the XPath expression, right? Correct, everyone? That was XPath expression or not? But now, when you use by.tagName, you don't have to mention the complete XPath expression. You just give the name of the tag. That is, instead of /a, what I have to provide in the by.tagName? Just anchor tag name I can provide. I don't have to create an XPath expression here. So the same code I will write, guys. Okay. Chrome driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay. So tag name I'll write to get all the hyperlinks on the web page. So I'll use a command by.tagname command, import this Chrome driver and simply write down driver.manage.window.maximize, then driver.get command to give the application URL. Copy this application URL and paste it here. Once that is pasted, I'll write down driver dot find element or elements. If I want to find all the hyperlinks on the web page, I have to go with find element or find elements. Tell me. In the chat box, you can type. I have to go with find element or find elements. Find elements, that's correct. And here, inside the find elements, I'll use by dot. Instead of XPath, I'll use the new command that is tag name that I'm covering for the first time. So in the tag name, all the hyperlinks which will have which tag name? All the hyperlinks on the web page will have which tag? Yes, anchor tag, A tag. Everyone type in the chat box. All the hyperlinks on the web page will have which tag? A tag. A is a tag name. So here, inside the double quotes, I have to provide /a or directly A. What do you think? You have to provide /a or A as the tag name. Just A, guys, right? It's not an XPath expression, it's a tag name. So I have to simply type down A. Now hold the mouse on find elements and this will return you a list of web elements. So here I'll say links is equal to same code I'll write over the mouse, create local. This by the tag name A will return you all the hyperlinks on the web page. And here simply I'll say for each loop, for each and every link is a web element, link colon links, like this I'll write down. And here I'll just write down system.out.println. System.out.println link dot get text. This will get you the name of the link plus, and here I'll say plus link dot get attribute and then say value. This will get the href get attribute of href, a value of the href attribute. Okay, like this. And finally I'll say driver dot same program, guys. Last time whatever the program we have written here, instead of by dot tag name of A, we have used by dot XPath of /A. Here the same example is getting repeated with less lines of code because I have not stored links dot get into string. You don't have to store, you can directly print it out. All the hyperlinks on the page will be printed, retrieved and printed along with the names. URLs and names of the hyperlinks need to be retrieved and printed here in the output. You see, same thing happened. Whatever the output we got last time, the same thing happened. My account, TPS. Here I didn't mention colon symbol, so I'm facing that. Just add colon symbol here. That looks good for me. Run this. Okay, link is running. Script is running. All the links on the page should be retrieved and printed with the help of tag name command now. Yes, we got the output. Total 73 links will be printed. My account URL. If the name between the tags is not there, it will not retrieve. But most of the cases, it has retrieved. Same output. Is this clear, guys? Type C in the chat box if this tag name command is clear for you. For the first time, we have used tag name. You can use tag name of img, tag name of button, tag name of input, any tag name you can provide. Okay. You can also locate the elements not only with the help of locators like ID, name, class name, link text, partial link text, CSS XPath, but also you can use tag name as a locator, guys. Okay. So that is also fine. So we are
if
done.
we use the hash map for the printing the link text and the attribute value as a href, then when the value is the link is empty, that time it will not print. I think बरोबर.
Okay.
It's
Hash
okay.
map, right?
If we want to print the using this key and value using the hash map, that time
Let's try it out. Let's try it out your hash map thing. Hash map, hash map is equal to new hash map, right? Then import this hash map from Java library, java.util package. Here, both are in string format, right? I'll say string comma string. Here also, string comma string. So what I'll do here is hmap dot put. I'll say in this first part I'll put it as this one. Second part I'll put it as a link dot get attribute value. This is a second string, and I don't want to print like this. Rather, I would like to print it here. System.out.println, system.out.println, hmap, I'll print it out. Okay. Hmap. Let's run this code and see what happens. Got the idea? What's happening? Okay, every element has key and value pairs. This doesn't have key. So without key also it added. Okay. Without key also it has added. So that is of no use. If it doesn't have key, that is of no use, right? Clear? How to use hash map? But what is the benefit of
yes, clear, but if you hash map doesn't contain the null value, null as a key value. So that's my problem. So if
it's accepting, right? Empty string, it is accepting.
it is accepting only one key value, null key value. Hash map.
Okay, yeah, you are thinking that is a null thing, right? It's not null, it's empty.
Yes.
It's empty. It's not taking as null, it's taking as empty, okay? So if you print it out, for example, system.out.println. So what's it's taking, you see, it's not about null. Okay, get text, run it, run as Java application. Let's see what happens. So null, is it null or it may not be null. Okay, it may be blank value. That's why it's accepting. Can you see? Blank, blank, blank. It's not printing null here. Able to get my point?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Not printing the null. It's printing blank, empty string. Okay, empty string means it is something like this. It looks something like this. String str is equal to, this is not null, right? This you cannot say as null. It's an empty string. Okay.
Yes,
That
yes,
empty
right.
string, it is print. Okay. You got it right. That's why it's working. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. Fine. Anyhow. So, but there is no use of
Arun, however, in the hash map, I have a question.
Yeah.
So in the hash map as key, we can only have one empty string, right? We cannot have more than one. So would this still work if we put it in the hash map?
Yeah, it's working, right? As you can see live, it's working, right?
Oh, okay.
But there is no
Yes.
use, but there is no use of, using a hash map in this kind of situation. I don't understand why we have to involve hash map here. Okay. The keys need to be unique. Whatever you are saying is right. In hash map, right? The keys need to be unique, right? That's what you are mentioning.
We can provide some logic in if your
Yes,
statement,
yes.
like not empty or not null, and then put
That's
value.
okay. Why to complicate, not empty, not null, and why to not add, and why to use actually hash map here? What's the advantage you're getting by using a hash map here in this example? That's what my question is. Yeah, if link keys is not empty, it's okay. It's printing, it's taking, that's okay. It will accept. But thing is, unique keys need to be there. Maybe while printing, is it printing everything? Did we get anything printed here in this output? Okay, I'm not printing it, right? Just comment it out. I'll just print it out. Let's see what's happening when we print. As far as I know, hash map keys should be kind of unique. Values can be duplicated, but keys need to be unique. But what's happening in this case, let's see. The first one, empty is there. From second one onwards, everyone has a. So it's accepting, but ultimately what is happening? Only one empty has been taken. Remaining all has the keys. Can you see that? Guys? So this empty string is one unique it will consider. So though you are having lot of empty keys, it's taking only one key. It's not printing all the keys, right? It has to be, a key need to be unique. So only one unique key has been taken, the latest final value that we have, the URL having, no text, right? There are many URLs in this having no text between the tags and they have the URL, but it has taken only one last final URL. Okay. Though you added many URLs here, it has taken only one URL. So it is not taking the duplicates. Duplicate keys, it is not taking. Duplicate empty keys, it's not taking. Only one empty key is taking. That's the hash mapping. Okay, but let's not use hash map in this case. Otherwise, if your intention is to have some links, collected into the hash map, they should not contain any empty keys. In that case, you can write the logic. One has already printed in the chat box, right? The logic you had to write if links is not empty or something like that, okay, is not equal to empty, then you can write some logic and resolve that problem, okay? But my intention is why to go for hash map, okay, when you have all this stuff, okay, for each loop is enough. When required only you go for hash map, okay? Why to experiment like that? What is the need? If you tell me, then I am okay. Okay, why I have to convert this uh, list into a hash map? That's what is my requirement, okay? So already array list is there. Why I have to convert that into hash map? If there is a real need in automation where you have to convert a array list to hash map, you can do something like this, okay? By adding the keys and values, while iterating to this list of elements, and by getting links.getText into key and link.getAttribute into value, and then writing the logic like if it is not null and all those stuff not equal to null or not equal to empty string, like that you can create a hash map and then get used to it. But I feel like I have explained you clearly what to do with the hash the focus is on the tag name basically, okay, not on the hash map basically. Fine, clear everyone? Type C in the chat box if you guys are clear with this. Just type C in the chat box if this is clear for you. Great. Okay, there is one thing coming up. Yes, clear. Then next part is, I think I closed this. Let me open the URL again. Can we print URL count? Yes, we can print URL count. Simple. Links dot size. Links dot size will get you the URLs. System.out.println. Links dot in Java collections framework, there is a size command, right? That will get you the total count of the URLs. I've run the code. There are some errors here. Somewhere here I'm printing the hash map, so I'm getting errors. Right click run as Java application. You should get at the number of links on that page. Links.size. Java collections.size command. Just go to the top and see. Did we get the number of URLs? 73, correct? Clear, Priyanka? Okay, great. Then I'll move on to the next one. So where in this particular topic, I covered findElements. Then I covered tagName. Then one more topic that is left out is stale element reference exception. While you're working with Selenium automation, there is a possibility that you may get this exception known as stale element reference exception, guys. Okay. Why you get this exception, I'm going to cover now. Okay. Stale element reference exception. This all comes into advanced topics, guys, whatever I started today. Okay. Basic topics are completed already, basic commands. We are going for some advanced commands. Everything will have some, concepts behind them. So this is another concept that I have to explain. While working with Selenium automation, while working with Java, you may get a lot of exceptions, right? Runtime errors like array index auto bounds exception, arithmetic exception, etc., etc. Similarly, while working with Selenium automation also, you may get some kind of exception like what is that exception? No such element exception or stale element reference exception kind of exceptions you may get, and many other exceptions exist, guys. So this is another exception that I would like to cover now, stale element reference exception. And when does it occur also, I'll cover now. So guys, just see here when this stale element reference exception occurs. Let's say you're on this web page. You have created a web element for a hyperlink, and you have assigned this driver.findElement by link text of hyperlink to this particular web element name. Now, due to some XYZ reasons, after creating this web element and after performing the operation on this link, due to some XYZ reasons, you went to another web page. You navigated away from this page to another page. And after the automation of this another page is done, you came back to this same page where the web element was created. Now, if you try to use the object reference of this web element and try to work on it, it's not going to work because the connection between driver.findElement and this web element name will be lost. The moment you navigate away and come back, the original connection between this driver.findElement thing and the web element element will be lost. And what I have to do? I have to reassign. Okay. This part I have to reassign to this web element object reference name or web element name. Okay. I have to reset the connection. This connection will be lost when you move away. If you don't reset the connection by assigning this driver.findElement again to this particular name of the web element here and directly start trying to perform operation on this element, you are going to get which exception, guys? Everyone type in the chat box which exception you are going to get. Everyone type the name of this in the chat box. What exception you are going to get? What is the name of the exception I'm going to cover now? I'm going to do it practically. You will understand more. Stale element reference exception. Everyone type. Stale element reference exception. It's very important to remember, guys. Suddenly, when you are writing automation scripts, you may get this exception. Okay, you should not get confused, right? The reason behind the exception is after creating the web element, if you try to navigate to another page and come back to the same original page and try to perform the operation on the same web element that you created earlier, the web element may not work and it will give you stale element reference exception because the original connection between the driver.findElement and that particular web element will be lost, because of which you will get stale element reference exception. I'll cover that in detail, guys. With example, I'll cover. Okay. So don't worry. If you not understand, you can ask me any number of times, guys. Okay. So So how to handle this exception, what exact, when this exception comes, everything I'm going to show you practically. Yeah, I would like to take an example for this. I would like to go to this application, that is omaya.blogspot.com. Okay, guys, I would like to go to this application, omaya.blogspot.com. And what I want to do here is, on this application, I want to retrieve all these hyperlinks. How many hyperlinks are there here in this section? How many hyperlinks are there in this section? Total 5 are there. I would like to get the URLs of all these 5 hyperlinks. I would like to get the URLs of all the hyperlinks. And or I want to get the, what do you say, locators of all these hyperlinks and click one by one. What I want to do is I want to go to this application. First, I want to click on this compendium div. Then what will happen? It will take me to this page, testpages.heroku app basic web page. 404 not found. Don't worry about that. Just browse back and click on the second link now. Only testing blog. This is what I want to do. Only testing blog. The moment I click on only testing blog, what happens? It has taken me to the only testing blog website. Again, I have to click on browser back. Then again, I have to come back here and click on test wisely this time. Then it has to take me to testwisely.com. Doesn't exist or something is coming, doesn't worry. Go back. Then jQuery UI. Click on that. Should take me to the jQuery UI website. And I have to browser back. Then I have to click on the automated tester. Error server error, something is coming. Don't worry. Click on browser back. Like that. I have to go to these pages and browse back. This is what I want to do, guys. This is what I want to achieve as part of this automation script. Okay. This is the activity I have to do. How this thing will be achieved, I'm going to cover now. So I'll try to cover as much as possible if time permits. Otherwise, I'll continue this tomorrow, guys. Okay. Right click new, stale, element, reference, exception, demo. Okay, I'm creating a new package and create a new class. Stale, element, exception, demo. Stale element reference exception, but I'm just giving some random name here with main method. I'm going to write some code using which I would like to achieve whatever I told you. I would like to click on each and every link and that's what I want to do. For that, what I will do, I'll take this URL, copy this URL and here write down Chrome driver. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Over the mouse on this Chrome driver and import this Chrome driver from Selenium library. We'll say that will open the Chrome browser and then say driver.manage.window.maximize. This will maximize the browser window and have to say driver.get command. This will open the application URL in the browser. This will open the application URL in the browser. Okay, after opening the application URL in the browser, then I have to get this, retrieve this filings. How to retrieve all these filings? Tell me, guys. You have to tell me how to retrieve these filings. Driver dot, what command I have to use? Yeah,
findElements.
either tagName or findElements, both are fine. But I'll use findElements because if I use tagName, right, I'll get all the hyperlinks on this web page. I don't want all the hyperlinks on the web page, so I don't want to use the tagName. If I use tagName, I'll get all the hyperlinks on the web page. But if I use findElements, I can create an XPath which can locate only these 5 hyperlinks, right? Otherwise, if I use a tagName, it will get you all the hyperlinks on the web page. So I'll go with the findElements only. TagName, I cannot use it here. In this case, findElements. Okay. And anyhow, for the tagName also, you have to use findElements. Inside the findElements, I have to use by.tagName or by.xpath. What will be better? Ultimately, I have to use findElements, but here inside this findElements, I have to use tagName or xpath. TagName I cannot use because all the hyperlinks, if I want to use by.tagName, a tag I will provide, that will be working fine. But here I don't want to get all the hyperlinks because these are not the only 5 hyperlinks we have on this webpage. These hyperlinks, these are hyperlinks. Many hyperlinks are there, but I want to navigate to different pages using only these 5 hyperlinks, come back and click on another hyperlink. So I'll be using by.xpath here instead. Okay. And create an XPath expression which can locate only these 5 hyperlinks. So I'll right click inspect somewhere here on the blank area. Just scroll it down, drag it down. Here there is an inspect option. Select that inspect option, move it on to this single hyperlink, and just right side you move single hyperlink only. You see this part, you try to locate this portion, This area is getting highlighted. Just click on that. This div tag is coming. Other sites is coming. Under the div tag is there. Under that UL is there. Under the UL is highlighting this entire section. Under that LI tags are there. Under the LI we have anchor tags. So what I want to do is I want to create a proper XPath expression. So there is an ID here, linked list one kind of thing. Using that I can do that. /div @ID is equal to linked list one /A. How many hyperlinks are coming? One of. Using this XPath expression, I can locate 5 hyperlinks. See, first now compendium dev hyperlink is located, as you can see. Second 2 of 5 is only testing block. 3 of 5 is test wisely. 4 of 5 is jQuery UI. 5 of 5 is the automated tester. Like all 5 hyperlinks, right? Total 5 hyperlinks we are able to get. Copy these hyperlinks. Come back here. Copy that XPath and come back here and put a semicolon here. findElements will give you a list of web elements. I'll say links is equal to create local variable. And then what I will do here is I'll use for each loop. For each and every hyperlink is of web element type. So web element, and say link links. Now for every link, what I want to do, I want to click on this link dot click. Okay, link dot click. Will this work? Will this code work, guys? Link dot click code will work. So what happens here? No, it will not work. You see what happens here is for each loop, out of all these links, it will take the first link. What is the first link here? Compendium dev link, it will take. Compendium dev web element, it will take. Compendium dev web element dot click. It will click on the first link. Then you are on this page. Test pages Heroku app. Now the second iteration in the second link, second web element link will be taken and assigned here. So it will try to find that second link on this page. Do you see the second link here on this page? Do you see the second link on this page here to click for Selenium? So what I have to do is after clicking on the link, I have to go back to the previous page. How to go back to the previous page using browser option driver.navigate. Which command? Which command I have to use? Yes, back command I have to use, if you remember. Back command. So this will take you back. After you are here, it will take you back. Now, the second link in the second iteration, after navigating back, the second link will come. What is the second link here? The second link is only testing block. It will be clicked. Here only testing block will be clicked. After you go to this one, now again you will click on browser back button because of the navigate back. And after that, third link will be assigned. What is the third link? Test wisely. Test wisely dot click will happen. We'll click on the test wisely. We'll go to this page. And after that, driver dot navigate back, browser back button. Then
Arun, I have one doubt here.
yeah.
We'll click on one first link and first link related tab will be opened. If we want
Not tab, it will open in the same page. Okay, first link is opening in the same page.
Okay, in the same page.
The link is opening.
Okay, if it is opening in new tab.
That is a different scenario. The handling windows will come. Okay.
Okay.
For now, don't worry about that. Okay, don't mix that with here. So handling windows will cover later. Okay. For now, what's happening is when you click on this link from this page, it's taking you to another page. That's it.
Okay.
And then you are clicking browser back button. Then clicking the second link. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Then you are going back. Then clicking test wisely. Then going back. Then clicking jQuery. Then going back. Then clicking the automated tester. Then going back. After all the links are completed, we'll come out of the for each loop, and finally we have to say driver.quit, right? Driver.quit. Do you think this will work?
Yes.
It looks like it will work, right? Let's run and see what will happen. Just see what happens. Is the script running? Looks like it is working, right? Without any exception and all. So let's run it again. First, it's opening the application URL. Click on the compendium dev link. Navigate back. Then test wisely link is getting clicked. jQuery link is getting, it's kind of fast, but it's working fine. But earlier it used to not work, guys, but nowadays it is working. Okay, earlier it was not working because the moment you navigate away to another page and come back, there's a possibility of getting an exception known as stale element reference exception that is not coming. Okay, so earlier we used to get the stale element reference exception, but now it's not coming with this example. Okay, so here you're asking me to have some thread.sleep for demo purpose, right? It's working fine, but we can have thread.sleep here. After clicking thread.sleep of just say 2 seconds is more than enough, just for demo purpose. Okay, now run the code. It is working. Okay, for now it is working. That's all good. The latest versions of Selenium, tail element reference exception is not coming as it used to come in the older versions of Selenium. But earlier we used to get tail element reference exception in this case.
If we get that, how to handle it, sir?
Yeah, I'll give that. I'll explain that tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
So for now, you see navigating, but we are not still getting right. So let's not worry about that. Okay. So once we get it, I'll show you how to do that and all.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's not working. It's working fine without any problem. And here there's no stale element reference exception. Okay, this code here, this code, stale element reference exception is not coming. Okay, and script is working fine. Is working fine. Fine. So I'll try to figure out a case where stale element reference exception comes, and tomorrow I'll demonstrate that for you how to handle it if it comes. Okay, that's the plan. Fine. So because the time is up, I cannot go more than this. Okay, so that's all. For today. If you have
one
any doubts, you can
question.
ask me. If you have any
Yeah.
doubts, you guys can ask me now.
Yeah, one question, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
the broken links is different concept, right? Like, do we have any examples coming up for the broken links in future classes?
Yeah, broken links. I may not explain, but there are some videos I created how to work with broken links. Okay, so maybe you can check it out. So if you really need that, you can check it out because a lot of additional topics are there. Okay, I keep covering that won't be good. So just give me a second. I'll just find it out. Broken links. Just search this and see what happens. Yeah. How can you find broken links in a page using Selenium WebDriver? Okay, this is the question, right?
Okay, okay, sure.
So I'll just, I'll ask you guys to, you just go through this as an assignment. I'll give you. You can watch this, okay, if you want. This is an optional assignment. It's not compulsory. If you really want to know how to find broken links, optional assignment. Okay, broken links. Just you need to watch the video. That's it. Okay, because I cannot explain everything. Watch the video. Yeah, okay, fine. You can go with this one, guys. Okay, broken links. You just watch the video. I don't want to cover that. But any other questions you have?
I have one question.
Yeah,
For
please.
example, in sign in page, like login page, like earlier we have a login and then password, like that, like username, password, and finally sign in button is there. Now the client is asking to change from like login button text to sign in. Now,
Okay.
we have automated. Now the script is working. Now the as per latest changes, the client is asking the text from sign in to login. So that
Okay.
the same script, we will get a no such element exception or stale reference exception.
This is not about this is not related to stale element reference exception concept. You'll understand it again. Okay. So I told you, right, the reason only where you will get stale element reference exception in some cases is that some randomly will make it stale element reference exception. We are moving, you created a web element and you are moving to another web page and coming back.
Yeah.
And the original connection may be lost sometimes. Okay. There you may get stale element reference exception. But in the latest versions of Selenium, we have to still explore whether there is a possibility of stale element reference exception. I'll figure it out. The older versions you used to get. Okay. In this example, whatever I explained today, right? I used to get stale element reference exception. Okay. Earlier in the older versions of Selenium. But in latest example, it is working. Latest version of Selenium, it is working fine. But I need to do some R&D and find an example where I can show you stale element reference exception or not. Okay. Stale element. It's not coming very good, guys. There is nothing to learn. Okay. Reference exception. And coming to that, your question that latest version of Selenium. Coming to your question. So what is the question is this? They're simply changing the label of that button, right? From login to sign in, something like that. Okay. In that case, what locator you have used in the script matters there rather than this exception, stale element reference exception. So if you have used ID locator, but the label has changed, it doesn't matter, right? ID locator value has not changed. Okay. For example, that particular login button or sign in button, even though the label got changed, it has the same ID. Then it will still locate that, right? And click on the same button, whether it is login or sign in. Got the idea?
Okay.
But if in case you are using an XPath, a double slash button, text is equal to login kind of XPath earlier. Now text is equal to sign in has to be used. Older XPath may not work and it will give you no such element exception in that case.
Okay. Okay.
So it depends on which type of locator you are using at that time. Okay. If you're using ID or any other locator types, so that locator values are not changed, locator types are not changed, then it will still work despite of the label being changed. But if you are using somewhere label in the XPath expressions or locators, then it's considerable that you have to modify the updated script with the latest XPath expression or with that updated value of that, updated label text of that particular button in your locator if it is used in the previous script. Okay, the return script. Got it? Clear?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome Rajkumar. And coming to Rohan, there is a text in the chat. Rohan is asking me if you locate button with text method, then no such element. If you are locating using some other tag, then no exception. Okay, you are giving an answer maybe. Okay. Yeah, Sangeeta, thank you very much. You mentioned it as thank you very much. Very helpful class. Very glad to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, anyone have any questions from today's session regarding this find elements or tag name? Stale element reference exception is not covered. I'll try to figure out in the latest versions any changes and I'll let you know that. Older versions you used to get in this case, but in the latest versions we are not getting. I'll just figure it out for you. Don't worry. Okay, so yeah, welcome Balu. We'll keep moving on like this, guys. Okay. After this session 16 is done, we'll go for session 16 tomorrow. Okay. Stale element reference exception. Anything I have to cover, I'll cover and move on to the session 16. What is session 16? Let's see. Handling multiple windows. Okay. Handling multiple windows is the one. Just copy this. Just save it somewhere. Or- 'Cause- 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 today's, I'll also copy here. That is 15. We'll keep going like this, guys. A lot of advanced topics will come in the coming days in Selenium. People who are new to this batch, you can talk to me at the end, or who are new to this Selenium sessions, right? Some people may have joined last week also. They may not have been went through the Selenium sessions, right? So just few basic sessions were completed. I'll guide you guys what to do and all, okay? Just be there in the meeting. So whoever is new to this batch or new to this Selenium sessions, Java sessions, okay. But coming to Selenium sessions, if you are new, just type me in the chat box. I would like to talk to you. MY is new. Any other? Pooja More is new. Kumari is new. Sushma, Suhama, Shama, Saundarya, Sangeeta Pandey, Azim. Yeah, a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 9 to 10 people. Any other people new to these Selenium sessions? Okay, so whoever is new, I'll talk to you. So the plan here is something like this. So I'll first talk to MY. MY, you there? MY.
Yes, Aaron, I'm here.
Yeah, fine. Okay. So I'd like to know about you, MY, like when did you join, and what you know so far in Selenium Java or manual testing, like what is your current state? Can I know?
Yeah, I've been practicing on UFT, QTP before.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like familiar with like syntax thing, like with code and stuff. But
Oh,
in Java, it's kind of different from Vivi scripting. So it's
okay. Java is completely new for you, and also Selenium is also completely new for you, right?
right.
Manual you may be good already. Fine, okay. So fine, I can understand you. So there are two things that you have to do, MY. But what about today's session? Were you able to understand a bit?
Yes, I was able to understand a bit. Yeah.
Okay. So the plan here is this module will be repeated for you, MY. Okay, the coming days. But why to waste the time? Okay, that's the concept. So I'll share you some recordings and you just go through the recordings. Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, and you can attend the upcoming things also. So currently we are in advanced section of Selenium. We started. We'll slowly move on to the frameworks and live project sessions, or anyhow live projecting is going on anyhow on the weekends. Okay. So so the thing here is very simple. What you have to do, I'll tell you. You're already part of this batch, right? Batch 1.
Right.
Yeah. I want you to start from day 11. Okay, start from day 11. Here, completely go to the top. Okay, in this group, just completely go to the top, like December 11, yeah, kind of things are coming, right? Just go there and scroll down until you see something like day 11. Just scroll down, and you'll get something like day 11. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, here. Today's recording, day 11 is coming now. This recording onwards, you start. Okay.
Okay.
So Java is the only thing that will stop you otherwise. And one more thing you can do as per of today is like you focus today on day 11, day 12 videos. Okay. Try to watch day 11, day 12 for today as just parallelly.
Okay.
And apart from that, apart from day 11, day 12, just come back here. I'll give you one more thing. Just give me a second.
Okay.
What videos you need to watch, I'll tell you. Day 11, day 12, and Let's keep scrolling down. And yeah. Here, day 27. You can make a note. Everyone can make a note.
11, 12, and 27, right?
Yeah, for Selenium, for the people who are new to Selenium, right? This is your first session in Selenium. You already have went through Java classes, but Selenium is new to you. For those people, day 27, they have to start. But MY, you have to start from day 11. Day 11, day 12, and you have to continue that. But parallelly, what you will do is day 11, day 12, and day 27, day 28. Okay, you try to complete them both. Four sessions you try to complete for now. Day 11, day 12, day 27, day 28. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Just to sync with the batch. Just to sync with the batch. And like this just for today. But tomorrow what you have to do is you have to go with day 13, day 14, day 29, and day 30. Like that.
Can you repeat that again for day 2?
Day 2 is today is day 11. Day 12 you will complete, right, from Java. Okay, I'll ping in the chat box or I'll just make an write down here.
Okay.
For the people who have not started Java yet, this is the thing. Okay, so Java, for the Java side, day 11 and day 12 you complete. Okay, for MY this is the plan. Okay, and coming to the Selenium automation, few sessions are completed, some basic sessions are completed. So day 20, what is that? Day 20?
7.
Right, so 27, just give me a second. I think that is not, yeah, day 27 recording, right? Day 27. Day 27 is one thing, and I'll just let me check the day 28 also. Okay. Yeah. Day 28, right. For now, this 4 will be more than enough. I think you cannot go behind this. This is a first day plan. Okay. So by tomorrow morning, when you attend the session, right, tomorrow same time, before that you try to complete this 4 videos CMY. Okay. After that, tomorrow what you will do is, you will do something like this. In Java, you cover day 13 and day 14. And here, next 2 sessions, whatever that comes after 28, right? Next 2 sessions you cover. And you repeat this every day until you finish up. And once you get sync with the batch, and everyday session also you try to attend. Okay, weekday, weekend, okay, everything you try to attend. Okay, so at some point of time it will be good for you. And other thing is like, you know, other thing is like these things will be repeated for you. You can stay in the batch. Okay, so once this module is completed, the module will be repeated for you again. But for now, just not to waste the time, you just go with this plan. Is that clear, MY?
Yes. Which version of Selenium are we using, 4 or?
I have used 4 in the latest version. You can get from the videos. Okay.
Okay.
I'll explain clearly what version, how to install, how to configure. Everything will be there in the videos. Don't have to worry much. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
Any
much.
doubt, you can ask me every day at the end of the sessions, right? You can ask me. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Just go with the plan. If any problems, we can discuss tomorrow again on this. Okay.
Sure, definitely.
So other people who are new to the first comers to Selenium, right? Hope you got the idea, right? What you guys have to do. Very basic sessions were completed. Don't worry. This today is the first advanced, means not even really advanced session. So start from this point, day 27. Day 27, day 28, you start. Okay. You can go on. You can go on. It will be very easy. So guys who is new, like I'll just cross check one by one. Pooja More, can you do it? Just watching few videos from Selenium. Day 27 onwards you start. Okay. Pooja More can do it. If you have any problems, you let me know tomorrow. We'll figure out. Kumari, can you do it?
Yes, sir.
If you do to day 27, day 28, or 2 more sessions, right, it will be very easy. Day 27, 28 are very basic actually. You can even go with 29, 30 also, okay?
Okay, sir.
Sushama, can you do it?
It's Sushma Arun.
But why it is coming as Suhama here?
Its spelling is like Sushama. I don't know, like.
Okay. Fine, Sushma. I'll call you as Sushma. Don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, I can do it, Arun.
Fine, great. Soundarya,
Yes, sir.
can
I
you do
got
it?
it. Yes, sir.
Got
Yes.
it. Sangeeta, can you?
Yes, for sure.
Great.
Thank you.
Welcome. Azim?
Yeah, yes, I got that.
Okay, great.
Hmm.
Vishwa? Is Vishwa there? I think Vishwa has left maybe. Fine, I think I covered everyone. So I think that's all. Okay. So if you are facing any problems, let's track the things tomorrow, guys. I'll ask you again. You can give me your progress and you can let me know what's the problems, challenges facing. I'll give you my time. Don't worry. Okay. If you're not able to understand any of the sessions, I can repeat them for you. Okay. Tomorrow also after the end of the sessions. So bye everyone. Then see you tomorrow, and I'll share you all the things in the Telegram group. Okay. Today's things I'll share in the recordings and everything. I'll share in the assignments and everything. I'll share in the Telegram group. Okay. Bye everyone. See you. Yeah, welcome Pooja. Yeah, you too, Pooja. Have a great day.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Sir, Balu, sir.
Yeah, Balu, tell me.
సార్ యాక్చువల్గా నేను కొంచెం టాపిక్స్ మిస్ అయ్యాను. సో ప్రాక్టీస్ అంటే లూప్స్ వరకు కొంచెం ఓకే సార్, మంచిగానే ఉంది. ప్రాక్టీస్ అంతా అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మంచిగానే ఉంది సార్. తర్వాత నుంచి కొంచెం మిస్ అవ్వడం వల్ల కొంచెం కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అర్థం అవ్వట్లేదు సార్. అంటే సెలీనియం ఇప్పుడు వరకు చెప్పినైతే ఓకే సార్, బట్ ఆ లూప్స్ తర్వాత నుంచి కొంచెం మిస్ అయ్యాను సార్. దానికి కొంచెం ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ చెప్తారు?
Which topics especially?
లూప్స్ కంప్లీట్ కంట్రోల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్.
Control statements.
కండిషనల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్.
Conditional statements. Okay. So
అంటే మెథడ్స్ నుంచి మిస్ అయ్యాను సార్. మెథడ్స్ క్లాస్ నుంచి మిస్ అయ్యాను.
Okay. Fine.
Session 8 సార్.
Session 8. So
Yes, sir.
when you go through the recordings also, you're not able to get it.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Okay. So be there, no problem. But you are able to understand these concepts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just continue like this. The sessions will be repeated for you, right? Anyhow, module you can continue, no problem. Okay.
ఓకే బట్ అంటే సార్ ఇప్పుడు మాడిఫైర్స్ మెథడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, మాడిఫైర్స్ మెథడ్స్ కలెక్షన్స్ జావా
Yeah.
టాపిక్స్,
Hmm.
ఆ జావా టాపిక్స్ చాలా మిస్ అయ్యాను సార్. సో
No problem. Just try to recover from wherever you have missed, right? Just watch the videos. That will be enough for now. Okay. So
Okay.
again, I'll repeat these modules. Okay. So again,
Okay.
Monday to Friday, right? Once we complete the Selenium automation framework and all, right? I'll again repeat the same module. You can join that. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
next time you can attend and get your confidence levels. Okay. Upper.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
For now, just go through the recordings. Okay. That's what I suggest.
Yeah,
Still,
sure, sir.
while going through the recordings, any particular topic you are not able to understand, especially you cannot ask me general topic. Okay. Conditional, the control flow statements I'm not understanding. You should not say that. Rather, you can say that, for example, in this while loop concept, this concept I'm not able to understand. If you ask me, I can explain. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
You go through the recording, wherever you are getting stuck, right? That exact part you ask me from tomorrow. I'll clear it. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it
okay,
right?
okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Then I can clear, but I cannot explain the entire session, right? That's the problem. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So just go through the topic. Whatever you didn't understand, that topic you ask me, I'll cover it for you.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Okay, right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Today we covered findElements, tagName.
Hi, Arun.
Yeah, hi Vivek. Yeah, tell me.
Yesterday I faced one interview. So, interview asked me that how do you define or how you explain the code reusability over there. So,
Interviewer ask you what about what?
Code reusability.
Code reusability. Okay.
So I try to inform him like in the reference of Cucumber that I've tried to inform him that the few codes or few activities we are repeating again and again. That's how we use this annotation. So this block of code we're using repeated. This is how we repeat the code, and
Yeah,
also I
methods is a simple answer, right? Methods.
yeah. Okay.
So there are different levels of code reusability, application level code reusability, and utility methods will create reusable methods, right?
Yes.
So there are a lot of things. Okay, so methods is a simple way. In the framework level, once you go with the framework, right, you can explain actually with details. Maybe theoretically you covered it, but it may not have clicked that button maybe for him. So, but maybe what you have to do is like we generally reuse a code by whatever the repeated code is there, we'll put into the methods, and that methods will place different places. Okay, so in the framework level. So utility methods like application level methods and framework wise, if you can explain them right, that will be good. Maybe you can watch my video on the framework and just see like where exactly that reusability is coming. Framework explain.
I just answer you depending upon your questions. Like you used in Cucumber files, the
No. You should
navigation.
not answer like that. Maybe framework point of view, you have to answer in your framework where exactly reusability came. If you can give clear explanation, right? That would have been more good. Okay. So this is the video you have to watch. Explain the framework you are using in the project. If you go through this, right, such kind of
Yes,
questions you can easily tackle.
Screenshot of it. Yes.
Take a screenshot of this and then watch this video. Okay, 24 minutes video. That will give you some clarity and.
I tried to answer him, but he is not somehow convinced with my answer. This is how
I'm not convinced because at framework level he was expecting the answer. Okay. So try to explain at the framework level, and the basic role is that we'll put that reusable code in the methods and at the frameworks. Okay, in the frameworks at what places and all, this video will answer for you. Just go through that and get your answer. Okay.
Yesterday I have two interviews. The first interview asked me a very basic question of Java. So I've tried to answer him as much as possible. Like he asked me 11 questions, so I have answered him like 8 questions around correct. The rest of question is quite bit busy, but I don't know. Maybe accepted or not.
Can you do one thing? Like, can you post all these questions in our WhatsApp group so
I
that
have posted already that day.
great,
I
great,
posted.
great. Okay, okay.
Yeah, and mention also over there.
Yeah, sure. We'll if you keep posting, right, what we can do at the end is, right, once our sessions are over, right, we may catch up with another initiative, okay, where
Yeah.
I'll, go with that interview questions also, okay, one by one.
I have compiled the very, questions for interview questions that lively, which I faced, which my friends faced. So I have this question, so I posted accordingly in the WhatsApp group.
Great. That is great. We'll do a lot of R&D over there. Don't worry. Okay.
Yes.
But for now,
Thank you.
whatever the video I told you, right, try to watch. That will help you in the meantime. Okay.
Sure, I'll check this video today. Yes.
Great.
And today is the second session of Selenium, right?
Not the second session, maybe fifth or sixth session, I know. But the first two sessions, right, they're like a brainstorming or getting started sessions only. So you can ignore
Okay.
two, but maybe fourth, maybe you can consider as fourth one. Okay.
Yes, I'll check.
Let's go back and
Thank
see. Like you just try to watch this. These are very simple. I just covered the commands only, nothing much.
Today's
Today
stuff is I know
that videos links, right? Which videos you have to watch and all, right? Here.
Yes.
27, 28 you start with. After that, you'll just continue that, okay? After 27,
Yes,
28, just continue. It will be clear for you, okay?
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.